take a look at the U.S. champion, Dustin Rhodes. Ric Flair will put his career on the line against Vader for the WCW World title.
Well, all I can tell you is this, Tony. I think that all the fans over the years and years that have loved the Nature Boy Ric Flair had better get their cameras, they had better get their video machines, because after Starrcade, it looms very great that it could be the last time Ric Flair steps into the ring. I can't believe he would put his career on the line against somebody like Vader, Tony.
Yeah, he's serious, and of course, it is his longtime hometown. He has Ric Flair's gold gym at the South Park area, and you could better be sure that the Independence Arena in Charlotte, North Carolina, is going to be jam-packed to the rafters. Fans all across the world will be watching on pay-per-view. Now, Dustin Rhodes, the sizzling hot U.S. champion, in this match against Butch Long.
Dustin Rhodes, U.S. heavyweight champion. And I'm sure there's somebody waiting in line for him at Starrcade too, Tony.
Well, I don't doubt that, because they certainly line up to be part of the granddaddy of them all. And his last big title defense was a wild match at Halloween Havoc, if you'll recall, against Stunning Steve. He won the match, but Steve hit him in the head with the gold U.S. title belt, walked away with the U.S. title belt, and thank goodness the WCW Board of Directors got it back.
Dustin Rhodes, the U.S. heavyweight champion, working on that hammerlock down on the mat. He's got Long down, eating canvas right now.
Up with the arm, Jimmy Jett, the referee here. Hey, congratulations to Ice Train. Are you going to let him advance to the tournament, or are you going to hold him back too?
I didn't hold anybody back.
Why don't you just put
Wait a minute, Tony. I had to make a replacement. Now, what better man to replace a guy with than the person who hurt him?
Oh, the Bulldog! 1, 2, 3!
Maybe, Tony, I should have stuck you in there.
Yeah, right.
Hey, Dustin! Hey, Dustin!
Good to have you back with us on WCW Worldwide Wrestling as we take our first look at the return of one of the greats in the sport, Terry Taylor, and his first appearance in a long time on Worldwide Wrestling, his first appearance at Disney MGM. He'll be going up against Butch Long, and you know, Taylor and Butch Long set to go. Taylor, who will be part of Starrcade, his first major event since coming back, as he will face the Wild Equalizer one-on-one.
And that'll be an interesting matchup, because you got Terry Taylor, a guy who really and truly likes to wrestle, and he's very, very good in the ring, a very fluid wrestler, and to take his style and match it up against the unpredictable Equalizer, it's going to be a task for Terry Taylor, because the Equalizer is not your consummate wrestler.
Taylor, who not only is a great wrestler, but also a fine broadcaster as well. And Taylor hooks the arm now. Maybe going, yes, he is, the hammerlock slam here. Taylor, who was in our last pay-per-view Halloween Havoc, the special referee for Ric Flair and Rick Rude, now gets a chance to go in against a man who's very unpredictable at Starrcade, the Equalizer, a man who's wild. And it's going to be quite a contrast to styles.
And a man who Terry Taylor's going to give up a lot of size and strength to. He's going to need his wrestling ability and every bit of it against the Equalizer at Starrcade.
Butch Long covers Taylor, and Taylor gets away. Up and down he goes. Great back body drop by Taylor. Hooks on the butterfly. Brings him over the butterfly suplex. Taylor looking sharp in this matchup.
Whoa! A forearm to the jaw. He may win it, Tony. Yes.
Terry Taylor
Let's go back to replay. There you see a good-looking butterfly suplex, spins out of the way, slams Long down on the mat, fires him in the rope, and here it comes. Boom, the 5-iron. Clips him right on the jaw, knocks him cold, hooks the leg. 1, 2, 3, and Terry Taylor with a triumphant return, Tony.
And we go to Mean Gene Okerlund. We are back, coming to you from the Worldwide Arena at the Disney MGM Studio Complex in Orlando, Florida. And this reminder as we await Brian and Brad Armstrong, Starrcade 94, WCW saved the very best till last, the last pay-per-view of the year. And yes, indeed, you are going to see Hulk Hogan face the Butcher. You're going to see that U.S. title on the line. Hacksaw Jim Duggan taking on Vader. Sting meets Avalanche. Mr. T, he puts on the boots and takes on Kevin Sullivan. The Nasty Boys face Harlem Heat. Johnny B. Bad meets the Honky Tonk Man. And young Alex Wright faces John Paul Levesque. But everybody talking about Randy Savage, the Macho Man. Oh yeah, he came to WCW, but nobody can figure out just yet what is on Savage's mind.
Well, that's a very hard thing to do, and I know Savage from way back. And he's a very focused human being. When he makes his mind up to something, he does it. Now, I don't know which road he's going to take, but somebody's in trouble.
He is indeed a very intense athlete and a man who apparently is going to make his presence felt. We'll find out more at Starrcade 94, exclusively on pay-per-view. And what a great one this is going to be. Side headlock by Brian Armstrong.
You know, Savage is such an intent competitor. I mean, I've never seen anybody that he focuses on things the way he does. This man is 100% geared in one direction. That direction, I don't know.
Make no mistake about it. He walks into a room and you can cut the intensity with a chainsaw.
Oh, yeah.
Should be interesting. Should be interesting. You seem rather happy about it. Perhaps you know something I don't know, Bobby.
I know a lot of things you don't know. I'm not sure I know about this. I'm not at liberty to divulge what I know right now because I...
No, so you do know something.
Well, I didn't say
You're saying you're not at liberty to divulge it. That means you do know something.
If I did know something, I wouldn't be at liberty to divulge. But if I was to divulge, you'd be the first one I divulge to. You know that. I've always liked you. Tony doesn't like you. I do.
Wow. Pretty hard to keep up with, Bobby. Or pinned down.
If you hit me with a C note, I think I can come up with something for you.
We'll talk after the broadcast.
My pleasure.
Brad Armstrong really putting the pressure on now. Chris Nelson, Butch Long, a tag team that haven't been together a real long time, no pun intended.
These Armstrongs, they know what to do in that ring. They've been geared since they were children.
Well, they tag in and out very quickly.
False tag.
Obviously don't get their hair done at the same place.
No, Whoopi has his done in Los Angeles.
Leg drop right across the inside of the bicep.
That may not be hair, that may be shag carpet. You can't tell or you tell from here.
I'll tell you what, I don't think much of Brian Armstrong's hair, but I do think a lot of him as a professional wrestler. He's really coming along quickly. He's fast, he's aggressive, and technically very, very skilled. And boy, you talk about teamwork. These two guys work together like a Rolex.
You can also buy a cheap Rolex, too, that will stop on you. Come on,
I wouldn't know that. I wouldn't know that.
You want to buy one?
Is this experience talking?
You want to buy one?
No, I don't want to buy
I bought
one.
one from Oakland the other day.
Collar elbow hookup.
There's no hands on it, it's just balls.
Oh, no. Oh, wait till I find Gino. He's going to love to hear that comment. Side headlock. Brad Armstrong drops down, sets up a perfectly executed hip toss takedown. Right in the center of the ring, right where you want your man. Armstrong in control, makes a cover, gets a 2 count.
You know, everybody's talking about Starrcade, how this is the granddaddy of them all. This is the mother of all wrestling extravaganzas. This is my first Starrcade. I can't wait to be a part of this, to see what's going to go down here. With Savage, Hogan, everything that's going on.
Well, you
Butcher.
just look at WCW over the last 6 months. We've talked about it before. Look at all the people that have jumped on a WCW bandwagon so far this year. I mean, you've got Hulk Hogan here now. You've got Randy Savage here now. I mean, Muhammad Ali, George Foreman, Shaquille O'Neal, all of the great celebrities that are really becoming a part of these great WCW pay-per-view exclusives. And I'll tell you what, obviously, the world knows it now. We're number one. We are the place to be. We got the biggest athletes, the strongest athletes, the fastest athletes,
and without a doubt the most exciting pay-per-views. And Starrcade 94, as you said, will be the granddaddy of them all.
Well, it's going to be a pleasure for me to broadcast it. I can't wait to see what's going to happen here. I like excitement. I like trickery. I like things that swerve people. I love stuff like that. Not that I would do that.
No. Brad Armstrong now, he's in a little bit of trouble here. He's getting double teamed. He's on the wrong side of town, so to speak. In his opponent's corner. Nice! Nice suplex! Textbook maneuver by Brad Armstrong. You know, Brad Armstrong, one of the most popular athletes, American athletes in Japan. Cover, he better kick out of this thing. The Japanese just love Brad Armstrong. He's over there quite a bit. Cover, nice cradle. Brad a little disoriented, though. He's reaching over to the wrong corner.
Where's he from?
Where's who from?
Brad Armstrong.
From Marietta, Georgia. You
Well,
know
that explains him being disorientated.
That was a cheap shot.
I know. I saw him punch him like that, yeah.
Forearm to the midsection. Now Brad turning it up. Comes back with a forearm of his own.
These Armstrongs will fight you, though. And they know how to wrestle.
You know, I had a chance to talk to Brad Armstrong not too long ago, and very excited about the prospect of the Cruiserweight tournament coming up early in 1995. As I mentioned, Brad competes in the junior heavyweight division over in Japan quite frequently and is doing very well over there. And is certainly looking forward to an opportunity to perhaps add that Cruiserweight title to the Brad Armstrong and Armstrong family mantelpiece.
Well, that family has held a lot of titles, and if it can be had, Brad could do it. If he thinks, if he uses his head.
Brian Armstrong in control of the action now, center ring. Boot to the midsection. And we've got a cover. 2, 3.
He got him.
We got a winner. Brian, Brad, and joined by Scott Armstrong in the center of the ring.
Scott's the babysitter, right?
Not the babysitter.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Be a babysitter. See if we're going to get another look at this. Here we go, Bobby.
Whoopi shoots him in. Hits him with a flying head, but with that shag carpet. Brad, that Russian leg sweep, knows right where he's at, spins around on top of him. He's not going anywhere. He's done.
More action coming your way right after this.
Well, our thoughts, of course, on the Great American Bash. And there's nothing as greater, nor as an American, as Hacksaw Jim Duggan. Stand up to attention there, Brain. You need some help standing up?
No, I don't want to stand up for this group.
Oh, yeah. Red, white, and blue.
Anybody can buy a red, white, and blue, a 2x4, an American flag, and walk around and get the sympathy of the humanoids. That's all he's doing.
Well, there's more to it than that. You're talking about a former U.S. heavyweight champion.
Yes.
A man who is very tough. Great,
Yes.
Great brawler. There's Butch Long, the opponent for Hacksaw Jim Duggan. So he's been very successful in this sport, and that's why the people love him. That's
He's been very successful. You're right about that. He's one big, tough man.
right about
Pro
that.
football player.
Yes.
College football player.
Yes.
I mean,
What do you mean?
well, Well, do you want me to really tell you what he's done in life?
Go ahead, Brain. What has he done in life?
Nothing. I know it. Just been a big loudmouth with a 2x4.
That's
A
the
300-pound termite. USA!
And he gets the fans into that frenzy of USA. And, of course, we'll be celebrating USA during the Great American Bash in 2 weeks. 2 weeks from tomorrow, the 18th of June. And as we said, make sure by June 7th, just a couple of days away, you get your picture of your father into WCW. And our WCW Great American Bash Father's Day sweepstakes. Wonder if someone had a dad who looked like Duggan. Come on.
That would be a good reason to move to the garage and live. Or a Pontiac.
Pontiac.
Just get out of the house. My dad looked like him. Father's Day would be another holiday for me to be away from home.
Head first now. Nick Patrick talking to Duggan about the use of the hair that time. Butch Long, obviously no match for Duggan here.
Duggan is so powerful. I mean, he doesn't really possess a lot of a wrestling ability. He's not going to show you quick moves. He's not going to get down the mat and wrestle you, show you switches, go behind. He's just one big, powerful brawler.
Ask him, baby, ask him.
No!
Come on.
No!
Give it up.
Think how he can hurt you if you never see him.
For Duggan, he can see his opponent. Look at that. Duggan now shooting Long into the left side. Picking up Butch Long. Look at the power of Duggan.
Right down on the mat, dummy. That's where you put him.
When he's ready, Brain. Now, as Butch Long gets up, Butch Long is getting ready to go down.
He didn't know where he was.
No, sure didn't.
He don't know where he is now either.
Who, Duggan or Long?
Long. Duggan's not real sure. He may be a little more sure than Long is, but that don't mean much.
Your winner is Hacksaw Jim Duggan here on Worldwide. And I tell you, Sting's still to come in the big main event here this week on Worldwide. As you can see the mascot Wildcat Willie applauding with the fans here as we head to the Great American Bash. Go ahead, Brain.
Well, you see Hacksaw Duggan here. He doesn't really know where to put this man. Finally figures it out. He's going to slam him to the mat, charge him with that big forearm. That big, from the three-point stance, just levels him. This academic now up to 1, 2, 3. Oh, you're a dummy.
Your winner is Hacksaw Jim Duggan, a great American, holding that USA flag. Now here's an update of what's gone down last week in the U.S. tournament.
Ladies and gentlemen, the following contest is set for one fall. Introducing first, from the Reverb, Germany, Top Wunderkind Alex Wright. And the first man in the ring this week on WCW Worldwide Wrestling, Das Wunderkind Alex Wright, international sensation, young man who ranks at the tops of all the lists when you talk about top contenders to the TV belt, to the U.S. belt, to the Cruiserweight Championship, and the young ladies love him, Brain.
Very agile, very fast competitor.
We go back to David Penzer. His opponent from Detroit, Michigan, Butch Long. Ladies and gentlemen, in the course of this telecast, we've talked about the great match that we're going to have. Also going to send you back to WCW Monday Nitro recently, show you some of the startling footage that occurred there. We'll be hearing on the road in just a few moments our 1-800-COLLECT road report in great action. And Alex Wright begins things like he always does. Quick motion, trying to establish that he has the speed and quickness advantage in this match.
And I think he has the experience over Butch Long here also. But take a good look at Butch Long's head. He's got a seam. A seam.
Well, maybe he's had surgery or something.
They sewed on the back of his head.
I don't think they did that. But Butch Long now, with a full-arm dragon twist and reaching up to the heavens with those big elbow drops. Look at the agility of Alex Wright. Over the top, Alex Wright.
Whoa.
Springs up, drop kicks him down. Arm drag takedown.
Back to the hole that got you to the dance. You can always tell that's the mark of a wrestler that's done his homework. 14, 15 things can happen during a match. He goes back to the hole that got his man down. He's usually been studying. He's usually been doing his homework. I don't like his dimples, though. Ugly guy. He's an ugly guy.
I had a feeling something like that was coming. You see the capacity crowd here at the Disney MGM Studios. And Alex Wright, shoulder block to the midsection. Snapmare takeover. Randy Anderson is the referee here. Head scissor takeover, almost like a head scissor pile driver. Drove his head to the mat. Again, he does it.
You're going to have more seams in the morning.
Yes, you're going to have one big seam. And now the boos from the fans here.
Or is that a zipper?
I don't know. Why don't you walk over after he finishes this match and ask him?
He'll probably be unconscious.
Now with moves like that, getting the advantage of the ropes now, and Butch Long.
Come on, Butch, get in and get on him.
What do you do? You starting to cheer now for a wrestler here?
No, I'm just being impartial.
You're being partial?
Come on, Alex, slap him around. See, I can say anything.
Yeah, and you usually do. Butch Long picks up Alex Wright and drops him on the back of his neck here. Elbow drop. Here's a cover. 2 count. Ladies and gentlemen, also in the course of this telecast, some big information about the next WCW Spectacular coming here in the month of February. It's WCW Super Brawl 7. The event will be at the Cow Palace in San Francisco and available only on pay-per-view. We'll talk more about it during the course of this telecast. That's going to be one of the biggest ones yet, Brain. Here's a cover. 1, 2, 2 count.
You know, this Alex Wright he's maybe 1 or 2 major wins away from stardom. He's a big star over in Germany and Europe, but here in the United States, he's had his rough times and his good times. But like Diamond Dallas, I said that a year ago or 2 years ago that he was a match away from becoming a major star, and you see what's happened to him now. Same with Alex Wright.
A warning to Butch Long once again as he uses the ropes to choke Alex Wright and pounds him right between the shoulder blades. In 1997, so much has happened to World Championship Wrestling so far. WCW Monday Nitro proves there's a cover. 1, 2, that is consistently the most watched television program on cable TV for professional wrestling. WCW Worldwide Wrestling is proved. It is the #1 television program on television stations all across the nation.
Well, just like the other day, Tony, we were in the airport in St. Louis. There must have been 100 people came up to you. I mean, you go to hotels, you go to restaurants, every place you go, people are talking about WCW.
I wasn't in St. Louis.
Oh, thought it was you. Didn't you have handcuffs and a raincoat on? That was you.
Yes, but that was in Sheboygan.
Oh, St. Louis and Sheboygan is so close, I can't tell them apart sometimes.
An elbow drop.
Sheboygan Cardinals, yeah.
And Butch Long.
Take him out, Butch.
Here's the cover. Butch Long, 1, 2, very arrogantly puts the feet on the ropes in front of Randy Anderson here. And now look at this, using the bottom and middle rope for added leverage as he steps on the throat. He's going to get himself disqualified is what's going to happen.
Not if he breaks at the count of 4. The things don't look good for Butch here.
1. Got to roll up that time. Oh, Butch Long with a great clothesline out of the box that time. 2 and no.
Boy, if Anderson was a little quicker with that count like Nick Patrick, he'd have had it.
You're taking up for Nick Patrick.
No, I'm saying
you have sold out.
Tony,
you're part of the NWO.
I am not.
You're a backstabber, lying turncoat weasel.
Tony, if I'm lying, I hope something happens to you. I'm not a member of the NWO.
Through the legs goes Alex Wright. Look at the second win. The youngster still reeling from the offense displayed by Butch Long here.
Come on, Butch. Stay on him if you want it.
A running European uppercut from the turnbuckle.
Oh.
And another one.
Alex Wright has his fire started right now.
And the fans are behind him here.
A lot of people here at Disney from Europe.
Well, you're not kidding. Hip tossed him out of the right side ropes and kicked him behind the head. Very rarely do we see Alex Wright with a surge of temper, but that's what we're seeing here. He's usually very mild-mannered. Jumping spin wheel kick.
These don't look good for Butch.
And Alex Wright.
Get out of the way, Butch.
Would you quit coaching for crying out loud? Up. Oh. Missile drop kick from the top. Alex Wright covered. 1, 2, 3. And the youngster from Nuremberg wins.
He's also known over there as the Nitwit from Nuremberg. Did you know that?
The what from Nuremberg?
The Nitwit from Nuremberg. That's what he's known in Germany.
No, he's not.
Yes, he is.
You're lying again.
No, a good friend of mine over in Germany told me that.
Who's your good friend in Germany?
Hans Wufferman.
You're a sick man.
Got another look at it here. The Nitwit from Newark.
That's Nuremberg.
Nuremberg, same thing, close enough. Up that top rope. Right on the money. So much for Butch from the Munsters. He's not going anyplace. Your winner, the Nitwit from Nuremberg.
Would you stop?
Alex Wright.
Dean Malenko, Rey Mysterio Jr. still to come and more on Worldwide.